I'm just glad to be home. And I was living out in Los Angeles in a strange little neighborhood. On one side of my neighborhood was an Arab section, and on the other side were the Hasidic Jews, and I was like right in the Gaza Strip, right in the middle. And when the Lakers won, the town went nuts. All the Arab guys were screaming like, Lakers! Lakers! And the women were jumping around like, Lakers! You want to scare the hell out of white people? Make that noise. I was in my apartment like, oh, I hope that's Ramadan. And the Jews didn't care. The Jews came right out like, watch the noise! What's that? What are you screaming at, you savages? Go flip cars like normal people! If you look at a group of people that had faith, it's got to be the Jews. They followed Moses through the desert for 40 years with no map. There had to be one guy in the back like, I don't think he knows where he's going. "40 years? What, are you kidding me? I was 10 when we started this trip. That footprint, mine, 15 years ago. We're walking in circles." No, don't shush me, Sheila. Enough is enough. I don't give a damn if he hears me or not. You lost Moses, you cockeyed bastard! Promised land, my ass! Get the bags, we'll open a deli. How's the hair? I'm not Jewish, I am a Catholic. Basically, the Catholic religion is, if it feels good, stop. My favorite Catholic holiday is Easter. For those of you who don't know, Easter is the day we celebrate Jesus rising from the grave and coming back to earth as a rabbit that hides colored eggs. Nobody can explain that holiday, you know that. Mommy, why do we eat jelly beans? It was Christ's last meal. Easter is brought to you by the Pause Company. He died for our sins. Have a marshmallow peep. We used to go to church every Sunday till the Giants made the playoffs. That's when my father said, all right, no more of this. My father's in the construction business. An Italian in construction, living in New York? Go on. No, really. He's a very successful businessman. He owns a Judge, so pretty happy about that. He works with my Uncle Tony. We used to call him Uncle 8 o'clock. Every time he came over to the house, hi, Uncle Tony. Anybody asks, I've been here since 8 o'clock. I remember in the 2nd grade we had career day. You had to go home, ask your father about his job, come back and tell the rest of the class. And the teacher was like, Adam, would you like to stand up and tell us what your daddy does? My father works like a dog every damn day. Yeah, Pop was tough. Mom was tough, too. She made a cop cry once. You know why I pulled you over? I am not a mind reader, mister. I was speeding so I wouldn't be late. Now I'm not going to get there at all. Get back in that car and think about what you did. Me and my brothers are in the back like, oh, don't shoot her. It just makes her mad. Those bullets better be silver or she ain't going down. I feel bad for my mother. All she really wanted was a normal family, and she didn't even come close. I got 2 younger brothers, and we were little. Our favorite game was look at the vein in Mommy's head. We started aggravating her early in the morning. By the end of the day, that vein was throbbing. My father would come home, and she'd be like, just do something about your children. All right, honey, just sit down before that pops. Get in here. I'm going to tell you kids a story about family. Your mother and I wanted 2 kids. We had 3 because I knew the day would come when I'd have to kill one of you. He wasn't kidding. I miss my brother John.
But it was either him or me, and I ratted his ass out. My fondest childhood memory was when I was 12 years old. I made out with my babysitter, Kathy. She stops in the middle of everything. Let's stop this. I feel like such a whore. Why? I'm not paying you. My parents are. Come here. So the biggest thing in my life right now is my girlfriend. I love this girl. I know I love her because she told me. Getting a girlfriend's like joining the army. You get a haircut, new clothes, and all the information's given to you on a need-to-know basis only. She moved in, and a lot of my stuff didn't make it in the merger. Oh, it was a hostile takeover. I felt like a flood victim. I was like that guy you see on the news. It all happened so fast. Just whoosh, all gone. Guess I'll rebuild or something. She moved in, organized everything. She even yelled at the roaches and got them to help out. I came home the other day, the roaches were vacuuming like, wipe your feet! Don't look at me like that. You're the one that asked her to move in. At least the other girls were scared of us. This chick's never gonna die, you know that. If there's ever nuclear fallout, all that's gonna be left is us and her, and we don't want any trouble. You learn a lot when you live with a woman. Do you guys know pictures belong in frames? I hung mine up with tape. And that's wrong. She said, why did you hang your pictures up with tape? Because I got tired of doing this. I also found out my bathroom habits are deplorable. How come when you take a shower, the water gets all over the place? Honey, the water's shooting out of the wall. When it hits you, it bounces off. That's why there's a curtain. No, it's you. You're in there splashing around. What do you think? There's a slide in there? I'm playing pool games by myself? Marco, hello! Marco, hello! And when you get... Yeah, there's something about that, because she always screams at me. When you get out of the tub, the bath mat is soaking wet. Oh, God forbid my feet touch the precious bath mat. That's one of the sacred artifacts I can't go near in this museum we're living in. Like the soap that's only for company, or the guest towels that I can't touch. When are these filthy people showing up to wash themselves? Will you tell me? Because I want to make sure they smell the dead, fermenting flower petals. That's potpourri! It's a bucket of mulch, lady. Don't lie to me. But I know she's just trying to make things nice, so I do my part. Now, when I get up to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, I turn on the light. I used to just go by sonar. Just keep peeing till you hear water. Target acquired. Oh, you should have seen her in the morning. What the hell happened in here? Must be the humidity. Humidity doesn't smell like asparagus. That would be the potpourri. But we get along, though. We do. We play this new game around the house called Does This Belong Here? That's a lot of fun. The game starts when I'm just about to fall asleep. That's when she'll hold something up. Does this belong here? No, you win. Oh, they don't like it when you rest. There's something about a sleeping man just drives women nuts. I don't know what it is, but they go crazy, man. Look at him just laying there. Resting. He should be doing something. Or at least answering one of my inane questions. Oh, as soon as you lay down, that's when the most bizarre things start coming out of her mouth. Good night, baby. Do you think we were together in a past life? Yeah, and I died of sleep deprivation. Go to bed. Don't you feel like we're soulmates? Honey, I feel like we're cellmates. It's lights out. Come on.